What's up, folks? James of Welsh Gamer News here, and Yu Suzuki has actually responded now with regards to the funding situation with Shenmue 3 as well as a partnership with Sony. You'll find this on the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter page. Just give you an update, it's currently standing at $3,620,295 at time of recording this. But he actually has responded, and it turns out Sony are only there for the marketing and publishing side of things. But I'll read through the statement that Yu Suzuki has put on this Kickstarter, and here we go. There have been many questions concerning Shenmue 3's budget and what outside sources will be added to the money collected through Kickstarter. I apologise for not having been more forthright in this area and would like to take this opportunity to clarify the situation. YSNet and I have been putting in many long years trying to find a way to bring back a sequel that so many fans have waited so long for. After learning the Kickstarter, I knew it would be possible to get Shenmue 3 started, wanting to make the best game possible. I also knew that I would have to look to more traditional means to obtain all the funds that would be needed to create the game that I envisioned. Sony and Shibuya Productions have been wonderful partners because they believe in Shenmue and want to see the best for the fans and the game. The investment in and support of Shenmue have helped to realise a sequel that will stand proud in its predecessors. While it is not business practice to discuss the specific details of such arrangements, I can say that with their assistance on the production and marketing end, and in Sony's case with some publishing support as well, YSNet is able to use more of the money we'll collect through Kickstarter purely for Shenmue 3's development. It is also important to note that your funds are going strictly to YSNet for development of Shenmue 3. Sony and Shibuya Productions are not seeing a cent of your Kickstarter dollars. The statement does go on, and it is a really interesting read, but Yu Suzuki, like I said, has responded to this and is all confirmed. All the money that is raised through the Kickstarter is going straight on Shenmue 3. Now, I believe Yu Suzuki's now is looking for as much as 10 million. He says, yeah, actually, if we should make the $10 million stretch goal, a much larger, completely open world will be yours to explore. There's been a lot of debate with regards to how much Shenmue costs. Some people are saying 70 million and some people are saying 47 million. But I'm thinking everyone's thinking that it's just Shenmue 1 on the Dreamcast that costs 70 million or 47 million. That's not the case. It's the entire Shenmue project. Let's go, for example, let's say it costs $70 million, yeah? So the entire Shenmue project, so that's Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2, cost $70 million to make. But what people don't remember is that Shenmue 1 and 2 were actually meant to come out as well on the Sega Saturn. So the development costs for those were also in that $70 million. I do want to recommend a website for you. I used this when I was playing, because I consider myself a huge Shenmue fan. I absolutely love the game. The story is amazing. If you ever get a chance to play it, if they do bring it out in HD 1 and 2, get it, you'll enjoy it. But there's a website I do recommend. It's Shenmue Dojo. I get my words back now. ShenmueDojo.net. I'll put a link for that as well in the description. I'll also put a link of the Kickstarter in the description, but you can read it for yourself. I actually think Yu Suzuki, if he can get the 10 million, I'm sure he's got some money held back himself. He'll probably put some in as well. I think he does anyway. But this is Yu Suzuki. If he can get $10 million to make a fully open world game, I'm pretty sure he'll actually be able to do that, because like I said, this is Yu Suzuki we're talking about. It's not just Shenmue he was involved in. In the past he has done other games as well. I'll actually tell you a few of them now that he was actually involved in. So of course he was involved in the Shenmue games, He was involved in Outrun, Space Harrier, Afterburner, Virtua Fighter, Virtua Racing, Virtua Cop, Super Hang-On. If any of you remember, if you had a PlayStation 2 or Dreamcast, the Ferrari game F355 Challenge. And he's done a lot of good games, so he has a vast amount of experience. So if he says he can do a fully open world game for $10 million, I believe him, because he has done some cracking games. But other than that, this is James of Welsh Gamer News. You people take care.